Hey guys, welcome back. Today I thought we'd talk a little bit about the shoulder bag and some of the options that it gives us. One of the things I like to do is I like to carry with me some type of an alternative force tool. In this case, we're going to be talking about a telescopic baton. I like having the option that allows me to use a less than lethal device when appropriate. The late Ron Hood spoke about this in his Urban Master series as a device that he carried in his bug-out bag in the event that he ran into feral dogs during some type of a disaster situation. In his area where earthquakes were a possibility, this was a great choice. For me, in my situation, it's unlikely that I'm going to run into a feral dog, but I may run into a two-legged dog that might need an attitude adjustment. A quick story here. A friend of mine was in downtown. He got accosted by a homeless guy. And in an attempt to get the guy to scurry along, he showed him the butt of his concealed carry pistol. The guy looked at him and said, "What are you going to do? You're going to shoot an unarmed man?" Now, here's where the story gets cute. My friend, being a sharp guy, carried an alternative force tool for such eventualities. In this case, it was a baton. He cracked his open and said, "No, but I'll beat the crap out of you." At which point, the bad guys scurried along like the cockroach. So, telescopic batons, I really enjoy these because it gives me reach. It's made out of steel, so it hits pretty hard. And in a situation where I may not be quite sure if it's a lethal force or not situation, this is a pretty powerful tool that can quickly escalate its usage to deadly force if need be. I have my padded training baton I'm going to use right now. Let me show you a possibility here. Hey, Gabriel, let me work for a second. So I have Gabriel here being the bad guy, and he brings his knife to the game. The moment it presents itself, probably a smart thing for me to do would be to whack him in the hand, right? If I can whack him in the hand, I can whack him across the head as part of my combination. That would be pretty useful. Let me get you on this side, please. When he comes to cut me in the throat, whack the hand, whack the head. If at this point he becomes disarmed, but it continues to be aggressive, let's go ahead and drop the knife after that. No, come cut me and drop the knife. Boom, he drops the knife, and then I whack him, and I can get out of here. Guys, having an alternative for when you're not justified in shooting somebody is probably a smart thing. In this case, I probably should have shot him because he provided a lethal force tool, that knife. However, the distance time factor was such that I couldn't afford to let up and give any advantage whatsoever as I transitioned to another weapon. So the baton gave me the option to less than lethal force when I was targeting the hand if need be, and once the weapon presented itself, I brought it into lethal force. But think about this. Let's say that I draw my tool, he calls my bluff, and now he attempts to throw a punch at me. Punch me with that hand, boom. That can take a lot of the fight out of him. Guys, very important. You need to know the legalities in your region. This may or may not be appropriate where you are. It's up to you to do the research. Okay? Think about that. It's an important consideration. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm Tony. This was Gabriel. This is the Urban Survivalcraft Project. And until next time, take care.